Today, Saturday of the third week of Lent, we come to the church Santa Susanna. Although this church existed for over 14 centuries before the creation of the United States, Americans have an historic connection with this church, as it was the home of the American National Parish in Rome from 1922 until 2017. The importance of this site to Christians can be traced to the late 3rd century, during the reign of Diocletian. This emperor, whose name is well known for the persecutions under him, desired to marry his relative Susanna to one of his co-emperors in a political marriage. Susanna did not wish to be a part of this, not only because of her faith, but also because she had taken a private vow of virginity. When Diocletian found out about this, he ordered the punishment not only of her, but also of her father Gabinus and 3 Christian uncles, one of whom was Pope Gaius. Susanna received the crown of martyrdom immediately, with her father dying in prison and her uncles and some other relatives being executed outside the city. Pope Gaius escaped these persecutions, returning to continue leading the church in the city. During these times, the house of Gaius, standing on this spot, was used as a house church, later becoming a titulus under his name. In the early 4th century, a basilica stood on this site. Although possibly used for secular purposes at first, it was certainly used solely for Christian worship by 330. This first structure had the shape common to most early churches, with 2 aisles on either side of a nave, which terminated in an apse. At this time the church was referred to as St. Gaius, only becoming known by the name of St. Susanna at the turn of the 7th century, due to the popularity of her cult. A renovation was undertaken at the turn of the 9th century, followed by another one in the 11th. However, as with many old churches in the city, the long centuries took their toll on the structure, and in the late 15th century, Sixtus IV directed a renovation which removed the aisles to strengthen the building, reducing it to a single nave. Sections of each aisle were retained and transformed into a side chapel. The interior decoration undertaken in the late 16th and early 17th centuries is that which we see today. 2 points of interest are particular: the martyrdom of Saint Felicity of Rome. Paris Nogari completed this 16th century fresco scene of the martyrdom of this saint. Santa Susanna is her major shrine. And secondly, of import is the facade. Carlo Maderno's facade was so popular that he was asked to create the facade of St. Peter's Basilica.